Hello, this is wmpyr. In this video today, I want to talk about fitness, even though I am not certified in fitness. I'm not a fitness guru, and I am obviously not a personal trainer, but here to share with you my 2 cents and to share strategies that have worked for me. So in the back right here, you see the rack. I still use it to this day. If you guys remember when I purchased it, made videos on it and stuff like that, I set myself a goal. And this is what I recommend for any people out there that if you are interested in purchasing an exercise equipment, basically you need to calculate, what's it worth to you. So basically for me, I at that time I was like, okay, I want to do something. I want to take my exercise level to the next level, and I want to do something. So I could join a gym. I could one of the other options that I was really thinking about was to further my BJJ training and go to a BJJ academy. And the price of that is basically around here, it's like $100 a month, okay? So the rack right here, I was able to get it, I think I got it at Target, was $100. So in order for me to get my money's worth with this exercise equipment was basically to do the same thing. $100 a month for BJJ, so that's basically training, 2 to 3 times a week. So do that for 4 weeks. So if I worked out with this thing at least 2 to 3 times a week for 4 weeks, so basically 1 month, then I will get my money's worth. That seemed very doable for me. So I was like, I can do that. I know I can do that. So I did. I worked out pretty hard. It really tested me and everything, and I was able to accomplish that. And not only that, I still use it to this day. So I benefited even more from the original goal that I had. Like I said, if I had just worked out with this thing for 1 month and then threw it away, I calculated that would have been my money's worth. But I've used it a lot more than that. So it's been way good for me personally. So I'm not saying go get the rack. I'm saying, if you're going to buy an exercise equipment, create a program for yourself where you could get your money back, and then you can quit after that. And if you throw it away or you never use it again, it's going to be all right. So I recommend to do that kind of calculation. And anyway, I have a new workout program, okay, that I set for myself. Before, I think I said to you guys before, because I include motivation and inspiration in there. It's something that you have to constantly look for because it wears thin. Like you could go watch the movie 300 and be pumped up, and you're going to be like, man, I'm going to work out hard and I'm going to change my body and I'm going to have six packs and I'm going to be ripped like those guys or whatever. And after the first week, you change your mind because it's not happening or whatever. The motivation fades. So because of that, one of my strategies that I've made videos explaining this is to create not your workout maximum, which everybody does. Everybody says like, oh, this time I'm going to do it. I'm going to go to a gym. We're going to work out together. We'll be workout buddies and we'll work out like 5 times a week. Not realistic, not realistic. When you're motivated, yeah, but when you're not motivated, even going there once is going to be hard. So you have to map out your minimum, in my opinion, which is, let's say, work out once a week. And I thought that was very doable. That's easy. To work out just once a week, you can do that. Well, I have something, a new plan, which I think is even better, because especially when you're very not motivated, which has happened to me, because there's all kinds of distractions and stuff. My new goal is something a lot more tangible. A week can actually feel very long, So what I would like to do, and a lot can happen within that week, especially in modern day society. So what I'm recommending is to set the goal 5 push-ups a day, and that's laughable. 5 push-ups a day, every day, no excuse, just do 5 push-ups a day. What I'm counting on is, because that's so easy, 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3 Mississippi, 4 Mississippi, 5 Mississippi. Anyone can do that. Everyone has time for that. There's no, even as busy as you are, you have time for that. So to do that, what I'm counting on is, because it's so easy, you're going to do more than that. And that's exactly what we want here, to do more than that. And basically, you're constantly thinking about working out. So every day you're going, oh, I need to do my 5 push-ups. That's easy, but when do I do it? And you could be doing grocery shopping. You could be at work in the office or whatever. And you you'll keep thinking that, okay, I still need to do those 5 push-ups. I just need to find the right time. Those are real easy. Okay, maybe you might go, I'll just get it over with right now, and you'll do 5 real quick. Okay, and that's fine. You made your goal. So the next day, same thing. But like I said, because it's so easy, hopefully you'll do more. You'll go, you know what? Let me do 7 push-ups. And that's already a good start. You're constantly thinking about it. That's exactly what you want, because working out is a lifestyle. That's what you need, a lifestyle change where you're constantly thinking about it. So it's another thing that I recommend is wherever you do your push-ups, your 5 push-ups. Let's say you like to do it in your office, a certain location in your office, or you like to do it in the living room, whatever. That location where you like to do it, around there, put some other stuff like dumbbells, a jump rope, maybe just like one of those stress balls that you squeeze and stuff like that. Eskrima sticks, that'd be great. Whatever you want, just put a bunch of exercise stuff there, so it goes, hey, if I want to do more, I can. It's right there, So it encourages you, that one spot where you're going to exercise, you're going to do your push-ups and stuff, put a bunch of other exercise equipment there, okay, and that'll help out. One of the things that I personally like about this guy right here, the rack, is that it does multiple things. It may not work out for you. I know some people, they don't like it, whatever. They feel like they could just use 2 chairs for dips, and then they'd rather get a curl bar where they could put weights and remove weights and stuff, and that's perfectly fine. For me personally, this combines the dips with the curl bar, and the problem is you cannot add weights to it unless, I think they sold specific weights on their website that's made for this thing, but normal weights that you find at the store, you can't just put them on. Here, what I did was I got this right here, the Gold's Gym ankle weights. This one right here is 10 pounds for both of them. So they're basically 5 pounds each. Combine them together, it's 10 pounds. This thing right here was the medium. I think the other one was 5 pounds in total, so it's 2.5 each. And then one above this one was, I think, was it 10 pounds each? So it was 20 pounds. It was heavier than this for sure. I don't remember the number, but the one that was above this one, that was heavier than this one, I looked at the inside, and the way this was, it was nicer. It was nicer than this one. It had like a zipper and everything. But for this, I wanted to play safe and got this one, the medium one. And this is the best location that I've personally found on the rack, is the middle right here. It kind of stays right here. I put it anywhere else, it kind of slides. There's just too much room and stuff. If I put it on one of the handles here, I'm worried that it might fall off right here, or it's going to slide down here. You see, there's just too much sliding room. I'm sure there's ways around that, and there's other locations you could put it, and that won't slide as bad as like this part right here. There's other parts, so that's up to you to figure out where you want to put it. And also, it changes the leverage. So once it changes the leverage, like right here, this is pretty much center. So when I'm doing this kind of press up for the shoulders, or I'm doing forward, or I'm doing curls and stuff, this is pretty much the area that I'm holding. But if I put it over here or towards over here, that's more extreme. So when I'm doing it, I'm feeling a lot more it feels heavier, in other words, because it's further away and stuff. So that's something that you could also play around with. This one, like I said, doesn't have a zipper to close the weight. I could actually pull the weight out if I really wanted to. So it's something you might want to worry about, and you might want to go with the other one instead. Right now, I actually put both of them together on here. I wrapped one, and then I wrapped the other one over it, so you can do that. So I actually have a total of 10 pounds on top of whatever this thing weighs. And I do know that they also sell a heavier version, a heavier, more stronger version of the rack, but the one that I got at Target is the standard one. So anyway, like I said, this you could try to put it on different places, and it definitely felt a lot more challenging, so this is pretty cool. Another thing that I've discovered, just having been using this on a relatively regular basis, is that one of the things I was doing for cardio was to jump over this thing. So I put my hand on here and I jump over, kind of like a parkour type exercise. And I was doing that back and forth, and that's a good warm up just to do like 10 or 20 of those, and then start doing, the push ups and the lifting and the, pull up type exercises and stuff. Um, One of the things that I started discovering is that you don't have to just jump over straight back and forth. There's other ways of jumping over that you can do, some more challenging ways. Like one of the more instinctive things to do was to, as I'm jumping in midair, is to throw a kick with both legs and then land. So that made it a little bit more challenging. And you could also do stuff where you're only kicking with one leg and stuff like that. So there's some other variations, but anyway, I know this just kind of rambled, talked about everything put together, but hope there were some good tips for you guys. Thank you for watching, and take care, folks.